Oh shit, they got the beam on me. Playing defense, trying to draw up a scheme for me. What you mean I ain't the one? Every time I ran around, they had the whole fucking team on me. Shorty know I got it, I just act broke. They was hating till I dropped it, gotta act woke. Money well invested, they never see the racks poking. Listen close, all you hear is facts spoken. Somebody document it.
What's up, you guys? Week 4 in the books. Let's take a look at the recap of what was and what wasn't for some of you guys. As always, we're going to start with my match. Eric takes care of it pretty easily here.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay! 35 to 106. I'm not super upset with 106. To be honest, that's almost what I was projected at 109. And you just got to tip your hat. What can you say? 135 beats nearly everybody this week. I think he came in second in overall points. So that's no shame in that game.
I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer.
Jordan gets me 24. Brian Thomas Jr., maybe something we can work with here. He actually, gets over 5 points for the first time all season. This could be something. My wide receivers do decent. Christian McCaffrey was fun to watch in person, get that touchdown. I did put my butt on Eric's head when that happened, so that was cool. But, the tight end position's really been screwing me. I've been letting him off kind of easy, but he's been kind of shit. Trey McBride is on the block, boys. Let that be known out there.
Fate fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer. Place your head.
Jordan Mason, Trey Benson, need more out of you from there, but it wasn't going to make a difference. I mean, the guy had Puka Nacua, who's proven to be the wide receiver one. Let's hope for an ankle injury, a knee injury, another concussion. There's got to be something that can slow this guy down because defenses clearly cannot. George Pickens looks like Megatron out there as soon as CeeDee Lamb goes down. So enjoy that for the next few weeks while he's got the only target out there. He's just ripping it. What did he get? He got 134 and 2 touchdowns. Crazy. Gibbs doing what he does. So this team is really taking shape. I mean, he had -3 from the defense, but I'm sure that's not going to happen next week. And Amari Hampton might be turning a corner here, too. He had his best game yet, and that's scary to think about if he's coming into his own here and can get you 20 points. That is going to be a scary lineup. So great win from Eric. But like I said, not much you can do about it. 0-4, but this is where we turn it around, okay? This is where we turn it around. I'll see who we play next week, but I'd watch out if I were you.
Woo! What's up with it, motherfucker? What's up, baby? Did you miss me?
Now, talking about 0-4, let's bring up Big Don here. Don has a decent day. I mean, he puts up over 100. Again, nothing to be shy about there, but just runs into slightly better team. Christopher Warren gets it done. Even though he does suffer a pretty bad injury, Tyreek Hill goes down with that brutal leg injury.
Say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
But looking at Don's team, Jamar Chase, woo, damn. And Dunze's pretty good though. I mean, you got to make a trade, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I did try to make an epic trade with Alex, but it was declined, unfortunately. But I do think that is going to come back and haunt him. I really do think that is going to cost him the championship this year.
What a fucking bitch, bro. Honestly. And if I had a damn missile, if I had a spare missile, I'd throw it at that bitch, man. I really, really would.
The deal is completely off the table. And I think he really screwed up. I think he's going to be kicking himself later down the year. So, Scatterbrew. Gets 11. And, your team doesn't play bad. I mean, a lot of double digits here. Jamar Chase, if he has anywhere close to his projections, this is a squeaker. We don't know who wins this game. But of course, they can't throw the ball out there in Denver, or against that defense, and they just didn't have any time, man. That poor quarterback was getting murdered. Cook gets it done. ETN gets it done. Philadelphia's defense gets it done. The Jalen Hurts reverse tush push is now a thing we have to worry about with the fake handoff to Saquon. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a long season, man, if you don't make some trades. Starting out 0-4, going up against a 4-0 team, especially when you were projected to win and then you don't. That's got to be painful, man. But keep your head up. Keep your head up. There's brighter days ahead.
I think it's over.
In here, you think it's over, or in here, you think it's over?
In my head.
What does this say?
It would never be over.
Next, we move on to Alex and Dave. Look at that. A.J. Brown. Tried to trade me for A.J. Brown. Straight up. Gets less than a point. I don't even know if this guy's even serviceable to be in your roster at this point. He's just not trustworthy. And, almost single-handedly cost you the game, but there's a few other, stinkers in here. Brock Bowers is not where you drafted him. You wasted a pick on him so early. I'll never forget that quote. He goes, I'm not going to go, tight end early. And then bang, Brock Bowers, first tight end off the board. And he has just not lived up. They changed the scheme up out there in Raider Nation, and they changed it to shit. That's what they decided to do. They decided to go from good to shit and not throw it to their best player. So,
I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch-ass niggas make. That's all.
So, rough week, man. I mean, 84 points. I don't think that gets it done, maybe 10% of the time. So, no big surprise you lose there. Dave scores 1 point more than Don, but gets the victory. So, fantasy football is just unfair. What are you going to say?
It's the champ for you. It's the champ for you. It's the champ for you.
Let's see what did you have going on here. The Saquon Barkley gift that reverse tush push that got in. I think we actually have a clip of that.
Lining down. He said, "You know what to do. I'm ready."
Sure, what were you
He walks in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah. So, Javonte Williams still. I say it every single week, but it comes true. I think that's the steal of the draft. You got him so late, and he's playing so well. And then the defense is a big difference maker for you as well. So overall, 2-2, man, you got to feel pretty good about that. Don't throw up an insane amount of points, but it doesn't matter. The record's what matters in this situation. You get past Alex and moving on. Now we are on to everyone's favorite, the fisting of the week.
Fist me down by the bearded barley nightly. Open up my big white ass. Fist me.
That goes to my friend Matt, taking care of business, straight up doubling up, man. Have some pride, dude. Looking at it, oh boy, you lose Neighbors. I mean, that's hard. Your number one overall pick goes down, gets you 2 points, and he's gone. I mean, he's out of here. So that was he's already on IR. I don't think he's coming back. And then
Move, shop, and cut, guys. Okay, go. Ow, 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 ow.
David Njoku, dude, what are you doing? I mean, give him another week. Actually, you'll probably play me next week. Give him a few more weeks until you play me. Clearly, the guy's ass. The defense, I was there in person. I can tell you for a fact they deserve 0 points. They were just absolute ass. The offense didn't give them any help. Four turnovers. Just was a rough game. Hard to put any points up on defense when your offense turns it over so much. But fuck talking about your lousy team. Let's talk about Matt, dude. Drake May, man, going off. Adams, Debo, but Gentry was the Gentry and Dobbs were the two. They both get 3 touchdowns. You're lucky if you get one guy that gets 3 touchdowns. This guy got 2, and Josh Jacobs, playing the second fiddle here, still gives him 27 points with 2 touchdowns and 71 yards, receiving. So, dude just absolutely had a monster game. That's the scary part about Matt. But if we look back to last week, he was shit. So it's kind of like he has these just absolute bangers, and then goes into hibernation and then comes back out. So he's a scary team. I mean, he has playoff potential, but then I worry, what's going to happen in those playoffs. Is he going to have one of these explosive games, or is guys just going to take a knee? I don't know. So good win there, bud. You're at 3-1 in second place. Moving on. So lastly, we have Ian here. Easily takes care of the studs.
They with the rat pack. Hit them with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find them in that trash bag off the interstate.
Tristan had a rough game. Nico Collins is not anywhere where you drafted him in the first round. You're getting little to no production out of him. Calvin Ridley is borderline droppable at this point. He's not even the best player on his team, and the team stinks. So that's rough. Pearsall's probably not going to play. Taken out with a quad injury there. So Montgomery, comes back to earth, only gets 1.2 points. I think he threw up like 30 against me. So I just fucking hate this game, you guys. And Minnesota defense, they didn't get you 30 points. They only got you 4 points. Ooh. Yeah, well, they can't get you 30 every time, buddy. So sorry to hear that. You only throw up a pathetic 68 points and just get run over by Ian. Again, just cracking the triple digits. And, Amon has really just been saving your ass, dude. You're 3-1. You really should just be down on your knees blowing this guy. He is keeping you in it week in, week out. Bijan, these two guys are double team skis. All right. You should be skiing these guys. How much they're just carrying your team. Xavier Worthy does great. Get you 12 points there. But, we got some soft spots here. Tucker Kraft didn't do that monster game. Nick Chubb, he's got a couple more weeks maybe in that backfield. And the Chargers do little to nothing. But it was more of like, what wasn't than what was. So good to get the win. But I wouldn't, be super happy about that. Ladd McConkey not looking great with only 11 yards. Hopefully you play a little bit better next week for both of you guys. Both of you guys just, not great performances.
This is not cool. Like, is this a good plot twist? What is this?
There's nothing good about this. This is giving me the ick.
Ian is dealing with some injuries, but so is everybody else. You know what I mean? So suck it up. Make some trades. Do what you need to do. All right. Let's go take a look at Tyreek Hill. That brutal injury there. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the standings. All right. So Christopher Warner, last unbeaten team. Matt right behind him. And then we got Ian and a bunch of guys at 2-2. I mean, it's 4 through 8 is 2-2. We got two guys down here at 0-4. We won't talk about them for a moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough comeback here, but that's what we're made of. We're made of it. And now let's see who we're playing this week. Of course, I'm playing Christopher Warren here, the 4-0 going up against the 0-4. But this is where Cinderellas are made, man. We're due to play a little spoiler. That's what we were built for. So that's what I'm just going to be taking for the rest of the season. Playoffs are a little bit far out of reach at the moment, but
playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Ruining your week is not. I can do that on a week-to-week basis and sprinkle in some W's from here and there. And it starts this week, getting the first win against the undefeated 4-0 first place team. How ironic would that be? I'd take that all day. Now, Dawn, on the other hand, I don't think you're going to get your first win. I think you go 0-5. Give me Dave in that. This is the Sacramento boys here. We got Matt and Alex. Give me Matt. Well, there's a lot of guys. I mean, like, you must have guys on bye or something. He's only projected 81. I'm flipping it. I think it's gonna be his down week. He just had an up week. It's gonna be a down week. Give me Alex actually in that game. The studs taking on Mashing It. Ooh, again with everything's going on. He's only projected at 71. Of course, he's gonna fill those holes in there. Probably a lot closer. I have not as much hope on the studs. They just came off a brutal loss there. Give me Mashing It. And then, Eric looks like he's just going to lay the wood on Ian. Ian's going to drop to 3-2. Eric will join him there at 3-2. So those are my predictions for this week. And if you guys got a dub, congratulations. If you didn't,
what happens when you finger a psychic on her period?
You get your palm red.
Oh shit, they got the beam on me. Playing defense, trying to drop a scheme for me. What you mean I ain't the one? Every time I ran around, they had the whole fucking team on me. Shorty know I got it, I just act broke. They was hating till I dropped it, gotta act woke. Money well invested, they never see the racks poking. Listen close, all you hear is facts spoken. Somebody documented, only rapper